Hi everyone, myself Netra from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today I am here to explain about civil engineering, about different fields of civil engineering. There are more than 9 types of different fields of civil engineering like surveying, structural engineering, geotechnical, hydraulics and water resources, building materials, environmental engineering, construction and planning and project management, earthquake engineering and remote sensing and GIS. So let us discuss about the surveying. Obviously, surveying is a art of map making. It mainly deals with a variety of types of measurements and plotting of maps or plans. Unless any maps are drawn, no development works and constructions can be undertaken. To start any development activities in an area, surveying plays a very important role. Um, in olden days, some of the instruments used for a surveyings like chain, tape, leveling instruments, etc. But due to the increase or advance the technology, modern instruments came into existence, such as distance meter, total station, theodolites, etc. These are some examples for the surveying instruments. Next is structural engineering. Structural engineering mainly deals with the analysis and design of various structures like steel engineering. For example, any building materials like industrial buildings, towers, those are constructed using steels, and the concrete structures like building bridges, dams, tunnels, etc. So, structural engineering designs like steel, concrete, timber, frame structures such as tall buildings, towers, bridge. Those are all the example for the structural engineering. In structural engineering, it mainly studies about the gravitational properties of structures. And next, it is construction planning and project management. Even it plays a very important role while constructing any buildings or any structures. It deals with the different types of constructions of structures like building roads, bridges, etc. Construction of underground tunnels using modern equipments and construction of floating structure. In early days, only manpower is utilized for construction, but development of new technologies, that is a manufacturing of new machineries like cranes to lift the weights, paint machines, plastering machines, concrete or tar laying machines. They have made a construction so easy and very fast. So, like project management, like planning for a construction equipments and machineries for a construction projects, dealing with the planning, scheduling, and execution of construction activities related to the any projects. It is about planning management. Next is geotechnical engineering. Geotechnical engineering mainly deals with the study of soil and its types of soil, properties of soil. It involves rock, soil, and any artificial materials that supports a structural system. So, any building, bridges, dams, walls that consisting of components like foundation. So, to build a good foundation, good geotechnical engineering is required. So, geotechnical engineering analyze the soil to determine its sustainability to support extreme loads. This is, for example for a geotechnical engineering like water tank reservoir systems, tunnel system, pavement system, and roads. And next is environmental engineering. Environmental engineering, it's like, mm, yeah, it is a very important branch in civil engineering which covers both the water supply and also a sanitary engineering. So, the science of civil engineering deals with the subject of tapping water from different sources, testing its quality, and purification process and distribution of water to customers. So they typically study the chemical properties of water, soil, air, and they can design a technical mechanism that solves the pollution issues. So to uh, to protect our environment and to protect the human health, good environmental engineering is required. So the next is transportation engineering. Obviously, it plays a very important role in economic development of countries. It mainly deals with the study of exciting transportation systems and their implementation for the safe drive. It mainly includes a design, construction, and maintenance of roads, railways, navigations, and air routes. Traffic management includes the traffic signals, number of lanes, parking facilities, and curves are also a part of transportation engineering, and it helps to develop the infrastructure to help people move between the location to location very safely and effectively, including a pathways plans. These are some examples for the transportation engineering like traffic monitoring system, road access management, airport designs, roadways, airways, waterways, are an example for transportation engineering. And next is the water resource management. It involves drinking waters in towns and cities. As we know, the water is very important need for all the human being. So it mainly deals with the study of mechanism of water and its flows characteristics like pipe flows, open channel flows, dams, irrigation, hydropowers, etc. It also designs of waves, pipe skates, etc. Design of hydropower systems, also example for water resource management. And Next is building materials. Obviously, building materials plays a very important role while constructing any structures or any buildings. It involves a study of all the items and the components required for the construction projects. So the obviously shelter is a basic need for every human beings. To get a good shelter, materials used in that building construction should be very good quality. So the important factor consisting while constructing or while selecting a good building materials are durability, obviously, strength, appearance, cost, availability, and labor requirement. Building materials are majorly differentiated into main two categories, such as natural building materials and artificial building materials. Natural building materials like sand, stones, timbers, woods, those are all the example for natural building materials. And artificial building materials are which are made from humans or human being man-made. Bricks, cement, concrete, flooring on roof, tiles, glasses. Those are all the example for the artificial or man-made building materials. Even concrete. Concrete, it's like a mixture of sand, jellies, cement, and a water. Mortar is like mixture of cement and sand with the water is called as mortar. Those are all the example for the building materials. And next is a earthquake engineering. Earthquake engineering is a study of earthquake is also known as a seismology. So seismology and an earthquake is a sudden and a rapid shaking of ground due to the passage of vibration beneath causing by the transient disturbances of gravitational equipments of rocks. I already said that scientific study of earthquake is also known as seismology. Seismic waves, which are recorded on the instruments called as seismographs, and earthquake are measured using observations from seismometers. And the time, location, and magnitude of an earthquake can be determined from the data required by seismograph stations. Earthquake with a magnitude of about 2 or less are usually called as micro earthquakes, are generally recorded only on a local seismograph. It obviously studies the seismographic forces and the earthquake resistant structures. So While constructing any buildings, we have to look after for all the cases, like if any earthquake or chances, so the building has to stand very strong during that situation. So to construct any building, a good earthquake engineering also requires, and they also plays a very important role in this civil engineering. And the next and the last one is remote sensing and GIS. They are like, they plays a also very important role, and it's a new field among when compared to all the engineering field. It's a new field. Good mapping techniques helps to get the required information accurately and quickly to effectively manage and monitor the available resources for optimal use. And it deals with the measurements, mapping, monitoring, modeling of geographic information around us. GIS is the high-tech equipments of map. It represents a means to locate ourselves in a relation in the world around us. It, it is a good mapping technique. It improves in a space technology, availability of GPS, enhancing the scope of geographic information system. And when these are the main important nine civil engineering fields, um, I think you all understood. Thanks for watching. Thank you, and keep subscribing my videos. Keep liking and please support us. Please support me. Thank you.